Ooh, okay, we're a minute in, so welcome in, besties. Hopefully, the rest of you guys are showing up soon. Hey, Angela. So I know it has been a while since I have been on YouTube. Y'all know, if you know, you know. If you've been watching my community tab, then you know. But God is good and things are getting better. So I am here. I had to come on here, y'all, to talk about this Tamar Braxton stuff. And you know what? I really would like to move my content into a space where we're more so dealing with my church girl content, But I know the people want to hear my commentary as well. So I am here for that. Um, y'all, Tamar Braxton, we need to talk about her. We need to talk about her in the name of Jesus because at some point, it's you. At some point, it's you. But anyway, let me get in here. So, few days ago, maybe a week ago, I don't remember how long ago, Tamar came to the internet in her stories to let us know that she had almost passed on to the other side. She tells us that she had awakened outside in a pool of blood and some of her teeth were gone. And I was like, oh my goodness. And everybody wanted to know what happened. You thought who was beefing, Tamar and Funky Dineva? We'll get into it. They have been very cool for the last few couple years or whatever. They've been friends. So Tamar says she woke up in a pool of blood, teeth missing, and people like, what happened? Did somebody do something to you? Trying to get information, and she didn't utter a word, not a mumbling word, right? Funky Dineva goes live, and so what the people know is that they had seen him and her together earlier that day, like that evening, before said supposed incident. And so they asking him, like, you know what happened? They all in his chat as he's live. Spill the tea. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And he says, basically, I'm paraphrasing here, you guys. I don't know what happened to that lady. We went out. She went home. I ain't go upstairs or nothing like that. Next thing I know, the next day she's texting me for Dr. Heavenly's phone number because she had lost some teeth. So he's only regurgitating the little bit that she said. He's not spilling her business or anything like that. Well, people started doing think pieces online, blaming him for what happened. He might have slipped to a Mickey. They were really acting like Tamar was Candy and Dineva was Phaedra. Like, accusing him, or vice versa, accusing him of being somehow involved in these shenanigans. And so it's getting worse because people are making video after video. Y'all, they were saying very heinous things about Funky Dineva. Now, let me start off by saying this. I had to unsubscribe from Funky Dineva just because sometimes as a Black woman, his commentary can be offensive to me. I'm also not a person who thinks Funky Dineva hates Black women. That's just not true. And hey to all the besties who are here, make sure y'all comment down below. I would love to know you guys are here. I don't think that he necessarily hates Black women, but there's something. I don't know what the something is. There's something. And then also, I am a Christian woman. And, sometimes some of the things he says about our church, our faith, are not appealing to me. So I don't have to listen. I don't have to bash him either. But I just don't, when it's something that it don't align with me, I just move on. But that does not negate the fact that he is incredibly talented, very entertaining. And for years, I was very much entertained by him. So moving forward, I unsubscribed from him too. He's too much. Yeah, I'm not your target audience, but it's okay. Nevertheless, I can honestly say that I am shocked and appalled by the way things rolled out. So Tamar, tells us she was half dead. Then she starts posting scriptures and cryptic messages about love in her Insta stories. And I've been wondering, who is Tamar dating? So randomly, Tasha K does a story basically intimating that Tamar is going with Mandisi. Who is Mandisi, you ask? Yandy Smith's not husband, but husband from Love and Hip Hop. And I was like, say what now? At first, Tasha can be hit or miss. So I was like, no, Tamar is not going with no doggone man DC. That girl is not out here committing adultery like that. And then the people of God had to remind me, no, ma'am, Tamar has, been caught in the acts, okay, if you will, previously, because remember, she was with Jermaine Dupri daddy, and the brat told us that his stepmother beat her up in the elevator because she was smashing him. And I said, mercy, Lord. But that was years ago. I don't think Tamar's on that now. And then we watch Love and Hip Hop and find out that the relationship between Mendici and Yandy is very much, I think they're calling it open now, but I think they're only saying it was open because he's been getting caught, right? Having these affairs. But I'm not sure if Mendici was ever faithful to Yandy. That's not funny. I'm only saying that because in the beginning of their relationship, when they had the quote unquote baby mamas on Love and Hip Hop, baby mama Erica told us that at the beginning of their relationship he was still with her. So I don't know. This is a lot. I wonder if they ever got married. Did Yandy ever send in the marriage license? Are they married for real? And it's really just a mess because their kids are big. Lil Man DC is real grown and he's on the internet. He's a whole influencer himself. And so it is, I'm sure, very traumatic to see your parents on the internet in this light, regardless. Tamar is witnessing all of this stuff go down with Funky Dineva's name being dragged through the coals. And she says nothing. She utters not a word, as the Bible says. And then suddenly she drops this video with Mandisi being her video vixen. I said, not Mandisi being a video hoe. What is going on? Y'all can look on her page to see the clip. I'm not posting on my page. Anyway, so Funky Dineva was very hurt and upset by this. I want to share what he was saying. I'm gonna be pausing every now and then. Um, we getting to him, thick madam, 7:30. We getting to it. So I want to share y'all what um Funky Dineva was saying. Um and hold on. Yeah, and I'll be reacting to this. So Tamar, girl, ooh, okay, we're gonna talk about it.
Phone number because she said 14 was missing.
Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear Funky Dineva? I just wanted to play a little bit so I can know if y'all can hear. If y'all can hear, let me know in the chat. Please put a number one if you can hear when he was talking.
I don't know what happened to the lady.
He don't know what happened to the lady. Could y'all hear that? Someone let me know. Could y'all hear him? Okay, I'm gonna keep playing it because nobody said they couldn't.
At the point in which I said, I don't know what happened to the lady.
Thank you.
Tamar had already told far worse that she had woke up and almost was in a pool of blood and all of this type of stuff. So y'all got it twisted. All right. So that was that. I'm thinking I'm clearing it up. All right. Now listen. Maybe there's a world where I shouldn't have even said that.
I don't think he shouldn't have said that because people were in his chat asking him the things and he was just responding. Now there are some people who felt like he should have never inserted himself in the drama, but he did not insert himself. He had hung out with her earlier that night. And so the people was like, okay, do you know what happened? Because she ain't saying nothing. Hey, creepy. That lady wasn't saying nothing. She just put out the doggone I almost died and then kept it moving. You don't tell people you almost died. Listen, y'all gonna have to do testimony service better than this. You tell us what the Lord did. Tell us how he brought you out. Don't just say a little piece and walk off. All right, let's keep it going. I think I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because this
is so necessary for me. And
now he gloating.
And I am loving every minute of it. Oh, you watch and see these same internet detectives, instead of just out of my character over the weekend, when all in all, I'm just as clueless to the whole situation as y'all are.
Okay, so people were accusing him for being a part of the PR stunt, which this is what this feels like with Tamar. So people were accusing him once she put out the video with her and Mendici, fucking Dineva was in it, etc. Absolutely, Tristan. Once that happened, people were like, well, were you in on it? You was in on it because you in the video, you know what happened. So this is his response.
So over the weekend, after she said, I'm in the hospital, I said, you know what? Get well soon. I'm gonna do my best to enjoy Miami.
Okay, so I fast forwarded a bit, but if y'all watch his full video, he'll have a full breakdown. What happened earlier is that he said he texted Tamar while all of this stuff was happening and was saying like, basically, do you see how they dragging me through the mud about what happened with you and your teeth being knocked out? And she like, what happened? I'm in the hospital. That was her text back. And so he like, listen, if a person tell you they in the hospital, if you keep going, you the problem. Tamar is a see me demon. She's always looking for attention. Absolutely. Hey, Tanya Renee. Complete mess. Okay, let's keep listening.
And going about my business. I'm steady texting and calling different people in the crew. Nobody's answering the phone for me.
Now y'all heard that. So he is texting and calling different people in Tamar's crew. So Phil Thornton, did he text you as well? Because you're in the comment section putting hearts later on in all this. Once he quote unquote forgave Tamar, you put a heart. And I want to know, were you one of the people that he texted as well that didn't answer? That's what I want to know, creepy. All right, let's keep it going.
One person texted me back a few hours later and was like, I was busy, sorry, and just gave me a very vague, y'all should talk. The other person not answering the phone at all. All right. So I said, fine. I'll just let the internet eat me up. The lady not doing well.
This is birthday weekend, mind you.
The lady is recovering. I don't know what's going on with the lady. I'm not going to bother her about clearing my name and something medically wrong don't happen to the lady. Now, keep in mind, at the same time she posts, I almost died and is found in a pool of blood, she still texting me.
Now, this was the part I had already felt the way. Okay, this is a joint effort to manipulate folks going around. Absolutely. I had already felt the way about all of this, feeling like it gives, thank you, creepy. It gives very much dishonest. It gives publicity stunt, all of that. And so I already was like, not that I believe, because a part of me don't want to believe she made up the part about almost dying and being face down in her own blood and teeth being knocked out, I really don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that you would stoop that low. But to know that you were texting him this whole time so you could have cleared his name, girl, that says something about your character. And yes, y'all, please hit the thumbs up button and share this with your friends and family. Y'all know I have not been on YouTube in a while because my dad's been in the hospital. So y'all help me get these numbers up, okay? Mama need a check. I never believed her. Tamar is a narcissist. It's leaning towards that way for me. And I have more commentary, so y'all stay tuned because I got a lot to say about this.
Friend, oh my God, friend. I don't even know what happened. So I wrote back, wait, I'm confused. You went to bed and you woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing. No response to that. But then later, texting about every damn thing else under the sun. So I'm like, okay.
I want to call Dr. Heavenly office and ask her, did you treat Tamar this past week? Because that's the missing link. Dr. Heavenly, let us know, have you seen Tamar Epstein Braxton, Herbert Braxton again? But, okay, I have been hearing that it's a face surgery cover up, but that only doesn't make sense because Tamar has had filler and all this stuff done to her face before. She just got her breast done. Like, she's not a person that's like a secret get work done person. Ooh, the people of God don't believe you, Tamar.
As this thing starts growing more legs, I'm over here getting nervous. Like, okay, like, girl, she gonna need to say something. Let me check in with her. Hey, girl, how you doing? Say, my girl, what the hell happened? Zero response.
I'm gonna speed him up.
But you all in your Instagram stories posting cryptic messages and posting messages and whatnot, so you see your phone. And just like every other adult and every other entertainer and every other person that got a project coming out, you're glued to the blogs.
And so got a project coming out. And got a project coming out. And that's the thing. Why is it that every time Tamar got a project coming out, it's either something mental health related? And man, y'all know Braxton Family Values finna come back. Or I'm sorry, the Braxtons is coming back. Yeah, she was at the club with Funky Dineva. So, Tamar, every time you got a album or something out, it's either an issue with a man. JR is an example. Vince is an example. We've seen this. You almost pass every time. Like, it's always something, girl. What, are you okay?
You, and I know how much you dig in the comments and you concerned about what people say about you.
That was a read. So Tamar be in the blogs heavily. And hold on, I want to slow it down just a bit. She be in the blogs heavily and very concerned about what people think of her. Interesting. She be in them comments.
You see what these people out here doing to me. You see what these people out here doing to me. And you just ain't gonna say nothing. Now you're not even responding to me. At a minimum, had you would have wrote, friend, I'm fine. Just let it ride. We'll talk later. I'd have been fine with it. Let me just be in on it. Or
let me just be in on it, because you don't get to allow these people to do what they're doing to me and just use me as collateral damage for your entertainment, for your album, for your come up. So I got to be dragged to the ground so that you could be successful. What kind of friend is that? Tamar, it's given that you don't know how to be a friend to anyone.
Or maybe if there's nothing to be in on, the fact that you were willing to just sit back and let me be collateral damage and all of this. Even if you didn't want to say nothing.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Again, I've been off YouTube. Y'all know what's been going on with me. Listen, hit that thumbs up button. Help me get some engagement, interaction. Help me get these coins.
Nothing publicly. You could have said something privately. Like, damn, friend, you gonna, the whole while I'm being accused of not being a friend to you. I'm being accused of being a messy sissy that ran to the internet to tell your business when that's not even how it happened.
Jesus.
The whole while.
Y'all could tell with his voice, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Even then and even now, I'm holding on to your business.
Oh.
I'm trying to protect you medically. I'm trying to protect you romantically.
Hold on, Dineva. He's trying to protect her medically and romantically. When he says he's trying to protect her romantically, what does that tell y'all? What does that tell y'all? I'm going to tell you what it tells me. Tamar, I know you ain't over there messing with Mandisi. Now, I will say Mandisi fine. That is a handsome man. He is. But girl, what? I want y'all to get it through y'all sick heads in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You cannot build a home on another woman's heartache. I'm going to tell you this one more time. You cannot build a home on top of another woman's heartache. Are you okay? Are you okay? As a woman who has been cheated on, beat on, I wouldn't even if Mandisi and Yandy were together but just separated, I wouldn't even fool with him. Yandy's Mandisi. Ain't nobody else in this world named Mandisi. Yep. All right.
Even in this moment, I'm trying to protect you medically. I'm trying to protect you romantically, but you're not finna play with me. So yesterday, I'm laying in my bed, minding my business like I always do.
Listen. Mandisi would have to get divorced. Now, wait. I think the problem is we don't even know if Mandisi and Yandy are actually married because remember, she had not filed the paperwork. So I don't know if she ended up doing it later. So are they married or not? But regardless, you would have to be totally detached from Yanielle Smith Harris in order for me to be with you. I wouldn't even want to play those games. And it's also crazy because Mandisi, what are you doing? You just out here doing anything. Like, you too old to act like you just got out. Mandisi, Sierra was just telling us she saw you with a married woman. I can't remember the lady's name, like a week or so ago. What is going on? Can't win if you don't play fair. She better leave that lady man alone. Listen, if they still together, if y'all not together, just announce it, get divorced, whatever, and move on. So y'all can split ties and split so this don't be a problem. But I wouldn't even want to date him even if they weren't together. It's just too messy, especially for a person like Tamar whose brain is already messy. Y'all know what I'm saying? Okay, and they have kids, so Yandy is always absolutely. But see, it's hard for me to even have Yandy's back because I want to. It's hard for me to have her back when she flaunted her ring and his quote unquote baby mama's faces and y'all just baby mamas. I'm the wife, and she was doing all that, and they weren't even married. Y'all remember that? Girl, not you had made yourself baby mama number 3. Yeesh. All right, let's keep listening.
Despite the fact that y'all want to make me out to be so messy, I'm minding my business like I always do. And I'm getting text messages saying, okay, now wait, what's going on with you in this video? And I said, see, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this video was gonna come out, and then the narrative was gonna shift to they did all of this for a PR stunt, and he in the video.
That's exactly what happened.
They did not do anything. Yes, I was in the video.
I just want y'all to know we could get so many life lessons out these people, out these people's lives. Like, y'all are crazy. This stuff that be happening, like, to these people, we could have full-blown Bible studies off of this, because you know what? If everything happened in order anyway, none of this would be the problem. But when you got a person supposed to be head of the household, and the head of the household got his head everywhere else in everybody else's household, then chaos will soon ensue.
I just wanted to be in on the joke. I would have went along with it. So now,
hit the thumbs up, y'all.
You gonna pay me for my pain. You gonna pay me for my pain. Everybody here want to hear what I got to say, and I want to get it off my chest. And now he just clout chasing. This is the clout chase part, because now I'm finna make my money off the situation. Since we promote,
I know that's right. Me too, Dineva.
Albums, and everybody only care about they side of the aisle. You finna pay me for my pain. All my money that I spent in Miami this weekend, being rich and fabulous, I'm finna make it back off of your ass. Since people are now disposable, and since people are now can just be leveraged for promotion, since we not leveraging people for promotion, you finna pay me for my pain. And I'm finna get paid all this week.
Whoo, Jesus. Now it's not gonna happen. I'm happy it's not gonna happen anymore, but I'm kind of sad because I really wanted the content. But anyway, anyone who befriends Tamar at this point deserves what she sets up, because she is only for self. That facts. I'm coming back to talk about that. Hold on.
Off of this situation. Okay? And let's not get it twisted. Because see, now I'm finna tell it. Let me sit up. Now I'm finna tell it.
He want to tell us about Tamar and Mendici so bad.
Before I tell it, because I'm finna tell it. I'm finna tell it. But before I tell it, last night, after it dropped, I put in the group text.
This is the part I really want to talk about.
With her and her manager,
Phil.
My response on her page about the video. And I said, once I realized what this was, I said, oh, this is all jokes, ain't it? Let's break the internet. She gonna text back a heart emoji and gonna say, we could make up later, but I still love you.
And that was where character came in for me. Because all this other stuff has been, oh, I've been in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. But the fact that you fixed your phalanges to text a heart and said we can make up later. Yeah, since Tamar was young, she has put other people or used other people as collateral damage to get her career to where she needs it to be. As a watcher of Braxton family values, I have defended Tamar in the past. Because I don't think she's always wrong, right? But I've defended her in the past, but now I kind of see that you have used your family as collateral damage. You have used your friendships as collateral damage because you wanted this career so bad. But Tamar, and anyone who thinks like Tamar, I want you to know that what you have on the inside is enough. Your talent is enough. And I think you don't know that. And because you don't know that for real, you continue to damage other people uh, for this career so you can feel validated. That's what I think it is. You are anything is anything can be thrown out. Anything can be discarded for the sake as long as you get this career. Anything. And that is a serious character issue. I hope Tamar finds Jesus in real life. I hope she finds herself in real life so that she can stop throwing other people away to chase this thing because that thing will never be enough. The awards will never be enough. The accolades will never be enough. The fans will never be enough. It's never going to be enough because it's always going to be chasing something else and else and else and else with this career because it's her dream. She saw her sister accomplish it. It's been snatched from under her so many times. And I think from what I see, I think that because it's been snatched from under her, failed record deals, failed contracts, things like that, that she's willing to do anything to keep the dream. She discarded Kevin and Mikhail from the. Oh, that was the beginning. I remember that. But so many relationships. So many. Candy, Kevin and Mikhail. What's the baby name? I think his name is LaTroy. Marriages, Claudia Jordan, what's the girl name? Jessie Woo. It's so many things, so many people, and let's get this right. It wasn't her every time, right? It wasn't her every time, but it's you enough of the time that you need to get this in order. And when she said, we can wear makeup, we can make up later, she must have absolutely. But he's not going to. Let's keep listening to what he said. He's not going to. I don't want to tell it before it happens. Hold on. And let me speed this up because I got.
Okay, so now you responded. See, that's the part that made me realize, oh, you really didn't mind me being collateral damage in this. You gonna write, we could make up later. I still love you. So that's when I was like, oh, we having fun. Okay.
Big fun.
So that's when I went on the shade room and was like, oh, so you're not gonna say nothing and you use me to be in this tired ass music video, hashtag Muppet. Because now that I'm in on the joke, bitch, we both finna make a coin. All of a sudden, now they want to call me on a three-way FaceTime. Talking about, Q, please don't do this. Y'all, please don't do this on the internet. They steady calling me. I'm not answering the phone.
So it's cool for you to drag me through the mud. But when I respond, I'm the problem. Gaslighting. Her whole team is disgusting for this. All of them. And I had respect for one of the members of her team. I really did. And now it's got me looking at him sideways. Like, what are you doing?
I'm not answering the phone. No, man. He's like, Q, please don't do this. No, let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. Let her ass feel what I felt over the weekend. She's talking about, so then she's gonna write, let me read this shit. Let me read this. Then this lady got the nerve to write, please don't ruin my project. I spent so much money for this project. This is my career. Girl, this is your career. This is my life.
Again, it's all expendable for the sake of the career. Making herself the victim in this was so disgusting. Tamar, you got to do better. You're 117 years old. Stop it.
Are you serious right now? These people accuse me of doing some of the most heinous things I've ever been accused of on the planet. And the only thing you got to say to me in this moment is, please don't ruin this for me. I spent my money on this project. This is my project in my career. When all I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been done. Before I even tell y'all the rest, I woke up this morning. Her publicist called me. Q, what can we do to put this thing to bed? Tell her to go in her stories and write, Funky Dineva did not do anything to me. I should have said something sooner.
She would have had to write it on the main page for me. The stories ain't enough. But go ahead.
This was about 40 minutes before I even decided to do this live. I told him I'm sitting up right now to brush my teeth. She got between the time I brushed my teeth and I walked my ass down to my YouTube studio to make this video. Still ain't said nothing. You had an opportunity to put the lid back on this can of worms. Still ain't said
arrogant
nothing. But yet I'm supposed to sit here and be concerned about your project, and I'm supposed to be concerned about your career, and something as quick as a 20-second post, just a little 20-second, and her publicist was like, well, hold on, Q. I need you to take the time frame off of it. She's in mommy mode this morning, baby. I don't give a damn if she got to drop her baby in the carpool line or take her baby to the optometrist. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing. Tamar is wrong as two left shoes. And it's you. Mind you, she has his phone. Absolutely. Was actively texting him about everything else but that. So I want y'all to know, Tamar, after that video, I think she didn't expect him to do that. Y'all heard what he said she needed to do. She got in her story after that video and said, no matter what he says, I love at Miss Funky Dineva anyway. Had I known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover, I would have said something. But you knew what. Okay, let me just keep reading. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all this. I just want peace with a broken heart emoji. Tamar Esteem Braxton Herbert Braxton. Please shut up. Please shut up, because you didn't know what was happening while it was happening because you were texting him. She goes on to say in another post, I've done too much healing to fight with anyone. I just want to get better and continue doing what I love. Then stop fighting with people. It's really very simple. Her next message was, never ever going back to what I grew from. Nice try, devil. Hashtag heartbreak retrograde. Still promoting the album. Baby, this wasn't on the devil. This was Shell. Next screenshot was my voice is my PR stunt with laughing emojis. Your voice and your antics. The lies. Tamar, girl, you got to stop. At some point, you got to be stopped. It's tiring. Truly. I hope everybody has hit that thumbs up button. I hope you have. Tamar's wrong. Girl, you need to repent. I don't know if her and Funky Dineva gonna be friends moving forward. Just because the way you just acted was just not friendly at all. But even if not, you need to make that right because you're wrong. And he accepted that lady apology. Hold on, let me read y'all what he said. He posted her apology and said, this is all I wanted. It was the principle of the whole situation. I'm not one of them other punks. Sorry, y'all. I know that's a slur. And I won't be toyed with like I'm one of them or be treated disposable like I'm one of them. It's done. I'm good now. At Tamar Braxton, I pray you recover quickly, and I hope the new project spawns nothing but hits. Hashtag that lady. Hashtag Tamar Braxton. Hashtag Funky Dineva. He's a better human than I'll ever be because that wouldn't have been enough for me, especially I would have still did my live tonight and went in on her and made all the money. So that's all. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all comment down below if you're watching the replay. Everybody thumbs up the video. Thank you guys so much for joining in on my commentary. And I'll see you next time. Bye.